Hi, this is the fifth experiment of WebTech. In this, we have to perform various JavaScript functions using small applications. So, first application is that we have to find the shortest and longest word in a string. So, this is the source code. Sorry, this is the source code, and the function is defined here. The first line, we take the input from the web page, and we divide the string into several words using this split function. And we calculate in here we calculate the number of letters in each word, and we compare the number of letters with number of letters with in one word to the other using this function. And the if the word has the highest number of letters in it, it will be stored here with its length size. The same goes for the smallest word. Here just the case is reversed, and in this one the case is just as the length will be smaller than length one. And this is the function sorry this is the tag from where we give the input. And let's go to the web page, and here is a string I have already typed in for our convenience. uh, if I get if I click on get string, I get the output as shortest string as I and the longest string as Anurag, which is correct. And let's go to the second function. It is the BMI. In BMI, we have to calculate the BMI of a person based on the weight and height given by the person. So, like usual, we define a function where we take the input from the user using this function, and we calculate the BMI. And using the value of BMI, we define if the person is underweight or normal, overweight, or obese. And let's go to the function. My weight is 61 and the height is 1.67 meters. Let's get the BMI. The BMI is 21.87. And so the body type is given as normal. As we can check here, the normal case, yeah, from 18 to 25, so it is correct. And the third function is the fruit garden, in which we have to give the rows and columns of the fruit garden. And the random function will plant the apple and orange um, orange plants into the farm. The function is defined here as usual. We define the function, get the values. We use math.floor function for planting, and math.random function for randomizing how many apple trees and how many oranges trees should be planted. And we also give out the output using this inner dot inner HTML function. And here is the function from where we get the input. And let's go to the function. I have already defined as row 3 and column 5. If I grow form, see the random function creates this form. And see all the values are random. Apple is less and oranges are more, that too in random order. And the next one is a currency converter, in which we have to get input as USD or INR, and convert it into vice versa. And the function is usually defined as we usually we define the function as first we get the values from the user. Here we use this get element by ID function to get the input into the function. And after that we use if else command to calculate the required currency. And we give out the output using document dot get element by ID, and using the tag and inner HTML function. And here is the HTML command, HTML code. And let's go to the currency converter. I have to convert this 5 INR to USD. Let's calculate. so it is 335.6 USD, which is correct. And if I do in the reverse order, USD to INR, it will also work. It is 0.075 INR, as we can see it. And if I use INR to INR, it will give as the input, whatever the input was the value. Let's go to the next function. The next function is the flip coin, in which we have to create a function that if you press a flip, the random function should give heads or tails in a coin. As so first we have defined given the image address and all, and here we are calculating the tails total, and here we are calculating the heads total. And we are using event listener. Click, if I click, then only the function will start. And we are using the math or random function for the probability of heads and tails in that coin. And we give the output using same inner HTML function. And this is the last. And now let's see the function. See, this is now just set as default. If I flip, heads 1 total, and if I continue, every value is randomized, as we can check it, as we can see it. Sorry.